first attack I'm gonna end up seeing is gonna be the calf slicer. So as I start to roll under, if I have this kind of shallow angle, I'll be in a good setup position for this calf slicer, where I can literally grab the toes, pull down, and finish. When I'm in this position, really make sure you're really careful with this leg. I highly recommend either stomping or figure fouring these legs when you're doing any of these attacks. If you leave this leg just exposed, you're leaving your knee very vulnerable. I myself hurt myself by trying to rush an attack from here before, so don't rush this attack and start trying to pull on this leg. Figure four or stomp. It's gonna give you more power anyway. Just take the extra second to do so to protect your knee as you pull into that calf slicer. So that's attack number one. And then as I go through this position, I'm gonna have a couple different attacks. So as I extend and go through this position, the second thing I'm gonna end up in is a banana split. So banana split is going to be me locking an S grip right behind the knee, and I'm really thinking about straightening out my twister hook. Sometimes in this case, I'll even step on the heel for a little bit of extra power. I'm pulling his knee to the floor as I straighten my legs out here. And then there's your banana split. Some people who are really flexible, this won't affect so much, but most people, this will hurt a lot. And a lot of the times, they'll end up kicking out of this position really hard, which will give you more back control, which is even cooler. Now, sometimes as you start to go for this, he's gonna start to bring this leg down. And if he starts to bring this leg down, that's when I need to go for the crotch ripper instead. So it's a slightly different modified groin rip. The banana split is an S grip behind the knee. The crotch ripper, I'm gonna go in front of the knee. And I can go as far as to go into a rear naked choke rip at the quad. This time I'm pulling the quad down as I do the same thing with my twister hook. So I've got this and I stretch. So I've got my banana split, and if he brings this leg down, I've got my crotch ripper. All right, slightly different. Now, if I get past this leg, now I'm in twister territory. So that's when I can start 2-on-1ing onto this arm, and I'm trying to feed his arm behind my head. So I'm trying to get this arm literally behind my head, and I'm trying to bridge almost onto this arm with my head. Now I start to bring my hands behind his head, and I'm gonna S-grip at the temple. Don't S-grip down low. Really get as much leverage as you can here by S-gripping at the temple. I'm gonna stretch my legs as I pull him to me, all right? Understand that this is a spinal lock. So if you're in a tournament where spinal locks are not allowed, this will not be allowed. This is literally taking the spine and it's wringing it out like a washcloth, kind of. So one more time, the kind of natural progression of attacks. This eventually leads to the back as well. And if you haven't, please watch our video about how to use the truck roll to get to this position. There's several ways to use the truck roll to get to these positions. So I roll through, I've got my first, my calf slicer. I've got my second, my banana split. If he brings this leg down, kicks this leg down, I've got my crotch ripper. I go through to the twister, and then if that doesn't work, I'm going all the way through to the back take, and then just go into the back. So again, you can deconstruct this position and flip it in reverse. So again, we're gonna link one of my matches in this video. You can start with back control and end up working your way down into this twister hook and start working into twisters from the back control. So it gives you kind of more attacks. And again, I can revert, I can keep going down into this series of attacks in this progression. So I can go up the position or I can go down the position. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of like where to start and kind of like the main understanding of the truck position. The truck position and the truck rolls are a great thing to add in your game, especially no-gi. And again, you can just use it to take the back at the end of the day. So thanks for watching this video. Appreciate Chase for helping me out. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. For more core videos like this, click the link here. And to subscribe to my awesome channel, click the link here. Do me a favor, have a great day.